Welcome to our 5,648th conference. Today we're going to be going over divisional issues, promotions, demotions, medal awards, and our beautiful developer questions, if anybody has any. Do we have any group-wide news?
No, we don't this week, but we do have medals. So the first medal we'll be giving out is the Medal Award of Obstacle Veterancy. These are given to people who have completed the AEGIS Basic Obby in under 1 minute and 45 seconds. So can these people please come up to the front if you are here? Meet out account 1221, Twin Turbo GT3 RS, Rizavim Lucifer, Manny Boason 123. I can't even pronounce his name. I'll just type it out in chat. 𝐏𝐑𝐄𝐒, Jude Slate, the Cursed Blake, and Alex Ade underscore XX. If you guys are present. Oh, there's a lot of people present. Well, congratulations. You'll be getting your medal very shortly.
Woo!
Woo! You may sit back down. The next medal we'll be giving out is the Award of Mobility. These are given to people who have completed a 4-hour duty state on mobile. So can once again Alex Ade underscore XX, Busted, and Doveyond come up to the front if you're present. Doveyond. See the name. But congratulations, you guys will be getting a medal shortly. I hope your phone didn't burst.
Woo!
Woo! And you may sit back down. So the last medal we'll be giving out is the 24-hour award of restless dedication. These are given to people who have completed a 24-hour duty state with proof. So can Mike underscore pencil come up to the front if you are present? No? Well, I guess he's sleeping, so well, he'll be getting his medal as well shortly. Moving on, we have promotions. So the first promotion we'll be having is either a specialist or a administered specialist being promoted to an officer. So can we have a drum roll for this person?
I've got noise cancellation. I can't draw.
So can Killer 102918 come up the front if you're present? No. But congrats to him. He'll be getting officer.
Woo!
Woo! The next promotion is in regards to the AEGIS Officer Academy. This person will be getting promoted to the rank of professor in AOA. So can X Nathan come up the front if you are present? No. That's sad, but he'll be getting promoted to the to be a professor of AOA. So he'll be teaching lessons and stuff. The next promotion we have is sort of juicy, but not really. It's a previous member who is now being reinstated. So can Saucy come up to the front? He's being promoted back from administered field agent to unit commander. Woo!
Woo!
And he makes it back down. Congrats, you'll be getting promoted shortly as well. That's all. Good luck with your conference question.
Do we have any VC ones? Let's see. Let's see if anyone's learned how to request to speak from last time. Her links. Hello.
Hello?
What is your question?
Hello?
Hello?
You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I reset it because my body wasn't square. Could I be let back in?
No?
Oh, okay, that's fine.
You should always remove any packages that you have before you attend anything. But thank you for your question.
Yes, Chairman. Pleasure.
Do we have anybody else? Road call, new to Discord. That's probably not. Rattlej. Hello.
Hi. Will PKSF shields and night shields hitboxes be fixed anytime soon?
What do you mean? How the bigger than you most people?
Like whenever the shield's off.
Oh yeah. That's actually, I could probably fix that straight away. It was meant to be fixed when I changed around collision groups, but I think I forgot to edit the script. But basically, whenever you turn the shield off, it'll just set the collision group so that it can be shot through. I'll look into that next time I open Studio as well. Thank you for your question.
You're welcome.
Hamdaini 10? I can't pronounce that. Hello? Hello? Is this mic working or not? I see
I don't
green.
think so.
You can come back and ask your question when your mic works. Remy. Hello.
Hey.
That was very enthusiastic.
Are you gonna add anything like, is there gonna be any major updates to the game, like soon or in the new?
Most of the development work's going into City at the moment, but as for some updates I could probably do, like in between then and now, probably the volcano, because I never got around to finishing that. And probably whatever else I think of when I'm in the bath. That's usually how these updates come around. I'm just in the bath and then the idea just pops into my head. I get out and I go and develop it and then release it. But as for updates I can think of right now, it would probably be something to do with the volcano base.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you for your question.
Thank you.
Dai, are you gonna try again? Hello?
Hello?
I can hear you, yeah.
So, there's a quick problem. When I join, okay, I recently played. People, body parts has been falling off. I don't understand
Falling
why.
off?
Yes, they keep falling off. I don't know why.
But is it not just a rendering error?
No, it's a problem. So when I go around and rate stuff, I see people body parts falling off, and I can kill them, even though they're not.
That's due to an explosion glitch. It was probably when I was flying around in a VTOL or something. It can cause a visual glitch where the body parts get frozen in midair and stuff like that, and you can shoot them.
That's the problem.
That's something to do with Roblox's engine. I don't know why that happens. And I don't know
Wait,
how to fix it at the moment.
You don't know how to fix it?
No. It's
Oh.
been a problem for over a year now, but it's something that happens in like the majority of games whenever a player's exploded from the humanoid root part. It'll just cause the entire player model to like glitch out or whatever. So I don't really know how to fix it.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's all my question. Thank you,
Thank you for
Chairman.
asking your question.
Yeah, thank you. No,
Let's have a look at conference questions. There's a game Chairman made, and the name is Dave Dusk Wastelanders, and it is based in the future according to the law. Is it ever going to be updated? That was actually the precursor to Dave Dusk the Border. It was the game me and Coded were working on. It was going to be like a survival game where you'd hunt for stuff, you'd loot stuff, you'd get materials, build bases, stuff like that. So that's mainly where the faction idea came from for the border. But as for it being updated, it's very unlikely it'll be updated anytime soon. It was kind of an abandoned project because the border did much better. Are custom uniforms being brought back? I got one all the way back in 2016 and it was lit as hell. Against the generous fee, of course. Custom uniforms just randomly come around every so often. Because obviously, if you pay for something, you'd like to get it as soon as possible. And I try to do it whenever I have like a week of free time. That way, if a bunch of requests add up, I can still get through them all. So yeah, it'll probably come around sometime this month, next month, or November, sometime around then. It just depends. But you'll see a shout in the Shouts channel, and you'll be able to decide if you want one or not. Will there be a new division? If so, what will be the duty of it? This question's been asked a lot, and it's always the same answer. It'll probably be the engineering division. There's the engineering wing it's been put into development. If you've seen, it was added a while back. That's probably where the divisional headquarters for it will be. They'll basically repair stuff around the border. You know, whenever a meltdown happens and there's sparks everywhere, instead of the server cleaning it up, obviously the engineering division will go around and repair whatever they have to repair. So little tasks like that. That's what they'll be doing. Will you ever add an in-game screen or something that shows what protocol is going on right now? That's another question that's been asked a lot. There was actually, if I remember correctly, somebody did a visual demonstration of what that would look like. Maybe. It's not really something that's priority, and would have to add the screens all over the place. Billboard GUIs are expensive computationally as well. So maybe. It's not really that essential at the moment. We have the announcement system, and usually other players can tell you what protocol was announced recently. Will new announcements be added to the SC panel, or will old ones get updated? All of the SC panel audios recently got redid. As for new ones, there'll probably be a few new ones, but I can't really think of any that you would need right now. There will be ones exclusively for the city though, because that'll be a pain in the arse to add to the game. There'll be so much stuff that needs to be changed whenever the city comes out, both in terms of divisional guidelines, scripting in general. I'm not looking forward to that, but yeah, there'll be new SC announcements exclusively for the city. Any major updates to the wasteland or the facility? Well, like I said, the person that asked in the VC, probably the volcano update will be a map update where the volcano will erupt. ARD will be able to, try and cool down the volcano so everyone doesn't get blown up. That'll be a cool update. As for the facility, probably an intermissionary area between the city and the border, similar to the gate room right now, where the opening in 2077 area is. That'll probably be the next facility update to try and ease access into the city. So it'll be like a secondary gate room of sorts, or another ARD lab or something like that. Who leads the development team now since Maddie and Doblox left? The development team's currently in like a purgatory. There's not much going on. There'll be stuff happening with it soon, but it's not that important to like get things back up and running that quick. Everyone that needs an assignment has one right now in terms of city development. Will there be a fix for how to turn on the night vision? This has been a bug for a while. It's something to do with the 𝐏𝐑𝐄𝐒, with the head thing, like I said last conference. I'll be looking into fixing it sometime soon, but not right now. Why there is no appeal on SC blacklist? You can go and ask the SC commissioner as to why that is. That's not a conference question, really. When will there be a PKSF training? That's also not a conference question. Ask the PKSF commissioner. Hey, will there ever be more development streams soon? If I do a lot of building, I'll tend to stream it. As for scripting, not so much, because you're basically looking at a blank screen, since I will never show any code on stream, because it can be stolen. But yeah, if I do build, I'll stream it. Will there be any upcoming changes to MDF, such as armor or weapon stats? All the weapons will be redid with the new gun script, but as for the new armor, there was aspects taken from it and added to the MDF 𝐏𝐑𝐄𝐒, but it's currently not being completely changed at the moment. When you go into MDF 𝐏𝐏𝐂𝐒 and you put on heavy Kevlar, you only get 100 additional armor, not 200. Will that be fixed anytime soon? That might be something to do with balancing, I believe, that was put in so that MDF can't get too much armor. Because I don't know why it would only do 100 instead of 200 unless there's a max armor cap or something. I'm not actually sure why that would be happening, but I'll look into it. Will the problem with SC cards not being able to open the bunker on the roof be fixed? Is that a problem? That's very strange. Yeah. It's just a line of code I need to change, where you add an exception for it. So yeah, I'll change that. I never knew that was a thing. Is there going to be a hostile faction that AEGIS can fight with? Why? I'm bored. That was already asked last conference. Look up the video if you want the response to that. Is there an estimate date for the new gun script? Not at the moment, but probably be done by the end of the year. Or maybe the beginning of next year. But it's believed Code had said a few times that it'll be sometime at the end of this year that it'll be done. He's only got 3 or 4 more things to do with it. Obviously very complex things, but it's doable. Will you ever add cameras throughout the city? Throughout the facility. That's been asked quite a few times. Same answer, look up a video. When will the city come out? 2077. Will PKSF's VIP tracker ever come back? I wasn't aware it was removed, but I knew it had a few problems. But yeah, we'll try and get that added back. Will the mobile players get a crosshair on the screen and a fire button since bullets go to the thumbstick? It's not really a first-person gun script, so no, not really. It's meant to go wherever you click because that's easier. It allows you to aim better rather than just having a first-person thing. Is Coded the only person working on the gun script? Yeah, Coded works on all of the big back-end projects such as the gun script, faction service, data saving, stuff like that, because it's very complex programming and it includes a lot of mathematics, and I really dislike mathematics. Why is there a difference to the time in which you get the Divisional Commitment Medal if you were promoted earlier or later than 2 months? That's to prevent people from basically being accepted into the group, promoted up to the rank, and then taking the medal and leaving or dipping or whatever. You're not meant to be getting to that rank in less than 2 months, so it's not really that big of a problem. Yeah. Will this be fixed? Tablis doesn't show personnel in a division if they joined after you. Really? That is incredibly odd. It's probably something to do when I changed the API around. I made a client-side API, so that basically whenever you get group ranks of other players, it'll store them in a cache, so it doesn't have to keep doing it over and over again, because API calls are expensive. So it's probably glitching out somehow. I'll look into it, but I'm not exactly sure what the problem is, so can't guarantee a fix yet. It's... Oh wait, I'm in the wrong channel now. How far is the city at? It was already said last conference about 3 districts are done out of the 4 or 5. Heavy Kevlar, set your armor at 200 even if you have other armor on. I would assume this is a bug. It's to prevent armor stacking too much. Are you gonna add any new areas? Already just said the other 2 things about the gate room and volcano base. I have been banned for 1 year for underage use in my country, which is 15, and I was 14 a year ago. Is there any chance I get back into MDF? If you can provide proof, you can contact the MDF commissioner and try and get your blacklist removed if it was down to being underaged. It's just something we have to do due to Discord's terms of service on the people that can use the platform. As of right now, we do auto trainings for citizens coming into the border. When the city opens, they might just want to get in there. How do we distinguish recruits from travelers? You don't right now because it's not in the guidelines. You don't need to. But in the future, everything will be changed around in the guidelines. There'll be different processing things that you have to do. There'll be different questions you have to ask. Obviously, not everybody's going to be recruited into a BAT, but they'll be advised to be recruited into a BAT. But they can still just go into the city if they want to. Thank you for all of your
You missed a
wonderful
question,
questions.
and
Did I?
there's a
God.
request to speak.
Will there be a new rank? Will there be any new ranks? No. Well, not unless we come up with a new ingenious idea for what we want a new rank to be, but at the moment, no, there's no real reason to add any new ranks. Let's have this last person speak then. Mr. Black 3B34N. What is your question? Hello?
When will the new guns come out? Be any new?
What?
You cut out.
Will there be any new weapons?
There'll probably be a P90 for the new gun script. I think Coded wants to give it to ARD since all they have is basically a revolver right now for their divisional weapon. Whereas P90 is a personal defense weapon, it's small and compact, it fits to ARD's playstyle. As for other guns, there'll probably be other Game Pass guns in the future, but there's not really anything new we need to add. Thank you for your question. Thank you to everyone for attending our wonderful conference. If you have any divisional conferences you need to attend, please do so at the border. You can return to whatever you were doing. You can swarm the stage as you usually do. Ad Vida Zen.